Move the reference point into the realm of philosophy. Conduct a comparative analysis. What was philosophy for a person of the past, and what has it become for us today?
We now evaluate the term philosophy in the same way as eloquence. If we apply the same strict criterion as before, that is, we assess philosophy as personal mastery, depth of thought, and a person's ability to build a system of values, my answer remains consistent. It is a profound degradation. Here are 3 reasons why, in terms of philosophy, the modern person is a shadow of the ancient one. From practice to theory. Atrophy of action. For the ancients, philosophy was a technique of living. If you called yourself an Epicurean or a Stoic, you ate, slept, and made decisions in a certain way. It was discipline of mind and body. Today, philosophy has become information. It is something we know, not something we do. We can discuss Nietzscheanism while sipping a latte, yet at the first life crisis we fall into panic because philosophy has not become our inner core. Conclusion: we have turned from athletes of the spirit into librarians. From the search for truth to opinion. The death of logos. Ancient philosophy, order, proceeded from the premise that truth exists and must be found. This required colossal intellectual tension. Today, we live in a world of opinions and relativism. The phrase, "everyone has their own truth," is a funeral march for philosophy. If everything is relative, then deep thought is no longer necessary. Why build a complex logical labyrinth if you can simply say, "I feel this way"? Conclusion: intellectual labor has been replaced by emotional comfort, loss of wholeness, fragmentation of consciousness. A philosopher of the past, like Copernicus or a philosopher-senator, saw the world as a unified whole. Politics, ethics, cosmology, and personal hygiene were parts of one equation. Today, philosophy is fragmented into thousands of small subsections. We study particulars, having lost sight of the overall picture. The modern person possesses fragmented consciousness, a heap of knowledge, but no integral worldview. Conclusion: we exchanged the telescope for the microscope, yet cease to understand where the universe itself is moving. Final verdict: within the term philosophy as the ability of a person to comprehend their being and govern themselves, humanity has degraded. We exchanged the vertical, the striving toward higher meaning, requiring effort, for the horizontal, consumption of many small ideas without commitment. Modern philosophy is a buffet. We take a little of everything, yet are nourished by nothing. Ancient philosophy was a strict diet, which made the mind strong and capable of withstanding any chaos.
In the same manner, evaluate all possible variations: physical strength, self-knowledge, humanity, and so on. In the case of degradation of personal quality, -1. In the case of development, +1. Let the reference point be the ideal where man is the measure of all things. Conduct a final inventory of the species.
Accepted. We continue to use the same scale. We evaluate the individual maximum of a person, their inner strength, and the quality of their personal assembly, not the power of technology or collective achievements. Here are the results of our audit. Eloquence, -1. From the architecture of meanings and rhetorical mastery, we moved to primitive slogans and soundbites. Philosophy, -1. From life practice and the search for objective truth, we moved into theorizing, relativism, and comfortable opinions. Physical strength, -1. The average person of antiquity was functionally stronger and more enduring. We delegated strength to machines, turning our body into service personnel for the head. Self-knowledge, -1. Despite the abundance of psychology, these are merely instructions from outside. The ancients possessed techniques of deep contemplation and discipline of the mind. We have lost the skill of being alone with ourselves without external stimuli. Humanity, +1. Here, development. We have expanded the circle of compassion. What was normal for Rome is unthinkable today. The value of human life, even the weakest, has increased enormously. Concentration, -1. The ability to hold attention on one complex task for hours is practically lost due to clip thinking and dopamine traps. Connection with nature, -1. We have ceased to feel the cycles of the world, to navigate by the stars and understand the environment. We live in a bubble of artificial climate. Technological power, +1. As a species, we have become gods. We manipulate atoms and genes, which was inaccessible to any civilization of the past. Final balance, -4. Analysis of the result. If we sum these indicators, we see an alarming picture. Humanity as a species, through collective intelligence, technology, and humanity, is moving upward. But humanity as a sum of personalities is rapidly losing weight. We become kinder and stronger through machines, but as separate units, we are weaker, more foolish, and more superficial than our ancestors. We are princes of amber, who have forgotten how to draw the labyrinth and now use a navigation app.